Say go. Okay, these are the drivers here, line drivers. This is the next parts from Chris Neff, and this is the one I made, and I want to make a 6-driver, and this is your 4-driver. So one is really a square, and this is a hexagon, and if you run only 4, then you're using a rectangle instead of a square. And what I found out yesterday, and today's a little bit different, so it's going to be up to you, is that on a certain diameter like this, a thin neck, the 150 neck, your rectangle is actually slower. With the same line, thickness, this actually gives you a slower running top than a square. I know it sounds crazy, but that's what I'm experiencing. And the 6-point, I can't even get that to make a line. It just falls apart. So I'm getting nowhere with that. What I'm going to do in the future is make an 8, see if an 8 works. So that's where I'm at that. I have this neck is like 300, and then this big neck I have for doing the escalator is like 485, a thicker neck. So what I found out yesterday, like I'll try to show an example and see if you can see the difference in speed. You know, yesterday it was obvious. Today it's like catching up or something. I don't know, but that way I can show you the line too. These are the same thickness. Okay. So this is the square line. I'm having a bad day, man. I'm trying to do the video fast because the sun's going down. Okay, let's try the other line, see if you see any difference. So this is what I'm making my lines for, is the tops, to get different diameters that you can't buy. So this should be slower. Maybe today it isn't, but yesterday it was. Maybe the stretching, I don't know. I can see the difference. It is slower line. So if you've got a Bradshaw and you're making and you have a 150 neck, you're going to be a little bit slower. So the square is better for that. The rectangle is better for thicker necks because it slows it down. Now I'll show you the fast neck. Okay, I couldn't even get a wire walker with this. It's just so fast. It seems like it slowed it down a little bit. It's fun, and like I said, next I'm going to do a octagon and see what happens. Because what I'm trying to do is make a 1/4-inch rope. I like to make a 1/2-inch rope for my big top. So let's see if I can even get a wire walker with this. What's the line? Okay, it's still fast, but I'm getting it. The other line, I couldn't. Here's a 4-point, and this is really fast. You can see the difference. Hang on. Maybe you can, like choke on it, slow it down. Seems like Gus can throw anything and it works. They can stop the line, stop the top right on the line with even a straight tip. So that's experience for you. So this should be even faster. And you can see the speed difference. So the rectangle, the Bradshaw rectangle, actually slows it down and I can control it now. So that's good to know. So it works out that way. Because if you want to do an escalator, you want a thicker diameter where it'll climb faster. But then you got to, but when you start doing your Stairway to Heaven and your corkscrew, it'll fly off and hit you in the face. So with this fast line, whenever I try to do those, it hits me, and you can knock a tooth out. But with a rectangle line, I've been able to do it. This will be the last one. This is the rectangle, which goes a little bit slower on a thick neck. Okay, it works. Now with that other line on a square NIF line maker, I can't do that. So believe it or not, when you make a line on a square, it's different than a rectangle, and you can use it on your different size necks to help you out. Now I'm set up with all the tops I've got is for a square driver because my tip neck's 150. So, I don't want to use a rectangle. I want to use a square. So that's what I found out so far. Now I'm going to start working with the octagon and see if that way I can make a bigger rope, like 1/4 inch, hopefully up to a 1/2 inch. And then it's just something to do and have fun. Thank you. You check it out and let me know what you get. Bye-bye.